The Demon Static Legend, a new 2025 prop manufactured by Distortions Unlimited. A prop that when the video first came out by Distortions, I immediately clicked on the link, saw how much it was, and then I even got to see it at the Transworld Halloween convention and take a picture with it next to the man himself behind Distortions Unlimited, Ed Edmonds. Just a few weeks later after Transworld has passed, and the Demon Static Legend is now here. Let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of the 2025 Demon Static Legend by Distortions Unlimited.
Hello everyone, this is Halloween Haunter here, and welcome back to another Halloween video. In this video we have right here is the Distortions Unlimited 2025 Demon Static Legend, a new 2025 prop, and I am super excited to finally have this here. He just came in the mail like today, like I am not wasting any time. I want to get this box opened up. I got this guy when he first came out, and now he is finally here in my hands. I just need to go ahead and get this box open so that we can see the glorious Demon Legend. Oh my goodness. I can't see him yet because there's the wrap over him, but you can see like the half leg mold. I'm gonna waste no time. Let's just get into it. Ugh. Right here, we have this leg. Awesome mold. Ooh, look at that. Very veiny legs. We have a bag of chains and a bar, it looks like. Oh, it's this like weird little stand. Interesting. This is not my typical Distortion setup I see. Demon Legend instructions. Oh my goodness. Look at that. His head is one separate piece. That is super dope. Ooh, that is a really nice head sculpt. And then we have the body. Wow, it's a very nice looking body. And last but not least, we have the metal base, which is way thicker quality than your typical Distortions build. Let's begin with that setup. We'll start off here with the base and then the legs. Voila. Then we'll take the big body. Ugh, it's very heavy. See, this is what is so difficult about these statics, is that they never want to work with you. Pull the clothing all around it. Okay, we're getting somewhere, and it's falling. There we go. Oops, I forgot to pull the cloth over the front. Look at that. Beautiful. Next is the chains. Put it through this hand. There's a little hole in the hand. We're just gonna have it go right through it. It wants to. It's a little awkward. I don't know if this is actually going through. You know, this is more difficult than it should be. Ugh. These chains are gonna be the end of me. Ugh. I'm trying to get it through it, but it's so difficult. It's like latex and plastic don't work together. I am actually tired of this. I think I got it to a good length. It's a little bit hard to get it in the rhythm, like actually have it go through the slots, especially when some of the chains like actually open up a little bit. It's on. Let's not worry about it anymore. Let's just get back into it. We're gonna put this little rod through the slit on the top of the neck. It wants to, at least. I'm gonna have to tilt it back a little bit. Get a good smack in there. A little bit can stick out. So we'll just put that on. And yep, okay. I just need to do it a little bit more. We'll see. Okay. But then we're gonna pose his arm up because the chain is supposed to kind of not hang on the floor. This arm's supposed to be more upwards. I try to pose it a little bit. And then this arm, I'm just gonna pose a little bit, not too much. I like to have this one more down. Like the promo has it. A little bit of posing right there. But wow, look at that. This is the Demon Legend. Ooh. Review time. So a few housekeeping notes. Demon Static Legend, it's a very like freaky prop. Like this guy just looks real, and it's weird because you know he's obviously not, but he just has a very realistic appearance despite being obviously a red devil. This guy just has such an outstanding impression and design, and I actually am really impressed with this character. First off, he is like 7 feet tall, which is definitely a bit more over the standard for Distortion statics, which is very nice. He has a very grand impression that I feel like, even though other Distortion statics are great, this guy pulls it off the best. His detail is phenomenal. he does kind of retain some classic Distortions trope. Like, he does have the very malnourished body. The chest is caving in. You see his ribs poking out. It's a very generic thing for Distortions now. I mean, the Mummy Legend has it, and so does the Scarecrow Wrath. However, I think it works fine for this guy. I'm not really upset by that. I think it looks okay. I love the white veiny like detail. When we see veiny details on props, they usually are like dark red or purple. For this guy, it's white because he already is this dark red color. So I think that white is really nice contrast. And he looks something like just straight out of like D&D or kind of like that similar like creature lore. I'm not really a D&D player, so I could be totally off. I like the little skulls poking out. His cape too is really long, by the way. It really does complement the design. He's got this really cool chain on him, which my only complaint with it is just that I wish the slot for the hand, like the actual hole it has to put it in, was bigger. It's big enough to put it through, obviously, but it's really hard to put it through. I mean, the latex is definitely stretching a lot, so I would say hopefully in the future, Distortions makes that slot a little bit bigger. I like the little armor as well. Just a very nice touch. The hoofs as well look really good. And then his head, definitely my favorite part of this prop. It just looks super good. He definitely has a more like old man look to him with the wrinkles and the skin kind of folding up, but I think that's fine. And I love the horns sticking out of his head and then his shoulders. These are really like good looking horns. I like how the tips are lighter than the bottom of the horns. It just has a very solid design. This guy retails for $728 right now. Before Transworld and during Transworld, he was $678, which I paid that price. I think both prices are honestly pretty valid. I mean, when I first saw the video of this guy, I was definitely expecting like 800 or over. So having it still under that is very nice. And again, he feels like the most elite static. Like I feel like out of all the statics, he's like, I'm the cool one, is what he's saying. Like I am the cool guy. Honestly, I think Distortions did great with this character. I hope in future years we get more statics that have this really nice impression and just design that really stands out. Another really nice thing about this guy is that he doesn't lean over at all really with his stand. A lot of Distortion statics use like this really tiny base and they often kind of lean a bit forward. Sometimes they fall. This guy, they give him like a really nice heavy duty like thick base, so he actually stands pretty good. He's not leaning at all. And yeah, he's just very good quality and very nice. But my biggest complaint with this guy is definitely the head connection. Now I'm glad the head can be disconnected. And if you really want to, you can move the head around different angles. I mean, it doesn't really look great with the neck piece right here. My biggest complaint is that on the sides of his head, there is no gaps to fill in the part where the head connects. So you can see, especially on the side angle, a visible cut through this side of the neck seam and then this side because there's nothing filling in those gaps. It's not actually like fitting in within that design. And you can still see it very clearly. However, at night with some cool lighting, it's not going to be a big deal, and you're probably going to mostly want this guy, of course, up front in the center, so it's not really that big of a deal. Aside from that, he is very cool guy, a very spooky guy. That's going to be it, guys, for this video on the Distortions Unlimited 2025 Demon Static Legend. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.